describe for people that don't know the difference between hemp and the subject of many of the Colorado and Washington state ballot initiatives, marijuana. What's the difference between the two?
The main difference is when you smoke hemp, if you were stupid enough to smoke it, you will not get high. There's no THC in hemp. Hemp is strictly an industrial plant that makes 50,000 industrial products, and marijuana it's for medicinal purposes and for recreational purposes.
Okay, so we've got the difference that hemp is an industrial product. Why can't we grow hemp currently? How did that come about?
You know, that's a real good question. It is totally absurd that American farmers cannot grow hemp. This product is amazing what it can do in a whole range of areas. And they made it illegal. I don't know if it's true or urban legend, that the reason marijuana was illegal because the real target was industrial hemp. Because you can make the hemp plastics, competing against some guys that were in the big business of plastics. The hemp paper is much more easily available, and it was competing against Hearst's big paper concerns. So they lumped it all together with marijuana, and that's how it became illegal. Not because marijuana was making people high and they didn't like it. It was because the target, the real target, was industrial hemp with its many applications.
All right, so hemp gets caught up in the same net and put under the same jurisdiction as marijuana. Let's fast forward now to the Farm Bill, which the president just signed in Michigan, allowing states that have laws regarding hemp production, industrial hemp production and growing, that it is now consistent with federal law. What does that tell you about the direction of federal law?
Well, that is an unbelievable moment in the history of industrial hemp. We are about to start a clean American industrial revolution with the passage of the Farm Bill. So we don't have to import massive amounts of hemp protein or hemp fibers or hemp fabrics or hemp seeds from China and Canada and Romania and Russia. We can actually grow it here, and the economic benefit is going to be in the billions of dollars to Americans.
All right. Now, Bruce, tell us, what is Hemp Inc.?
Hemp Inc. is a publicly traded company that focuses on industrial hemp and all the varieties of products that you can make with it. We have a lot of different divisions. We have a nutritional division, which makes, hemp seeds and hemp protein are classified as superfoods. So we have those. We have hemp textiles. I'm wearing a hemp T-shirt. This is hemp rope. I'm wearing shoes made by Adidas.
So do you offer consulting services based on your experience and knowledge in this industry? Is that the focus of Hemp Inc. right now?
It's not. It's the focus. It's the fastest growing, most flexible, and most profitable division of our company because of our vast knowledge of this industry since I was basically 16 years old.
Okay. Now, I got to ask you, though, on a personal basis, going back, you mentioned being 16 years old. You also spent some time at the courtesy of the government in a way that, well, you were incarcerated. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the media dubbed me the king of pot because I was the largest marijuana smuggler in West Coast history. And your Trish Reagan did a documentary called Marijuana Inc., which featured my smuggling career. For the benefit of being the king of pot, I got to spend 9 years in federal prison. And fast forward to today, that experience, that benefit of the knowledge of medical marijuana and industrial hemp has served me very well in the public sector.
Okay. Now, having said that, the company, Hemp Inc., one of the reasons that we note it is because it's been so heavily traded. There's been a lot of volume. People can describe stocks of this size as being penny stocks. Are you surprised, and are you at least concerned about the increase of volume in the trading of your stock?
Not really. There's 32 publicly traded companies in the medical marijuana and hemp. We're the only hemp guys out there. And if you look at 5 years ago when I started the first publicly traded company in this sector, Medical Marijuana Inc., we had a spike. We had a runaway stock then. And if you look at every spike that happened because Eric Holder said they're not going to bother the states because the elections were coming, it legalized it in 2 states. Sanjay Gupta came on and was a proponent for medical marijuana. Each of those things causes a spike in all of them. We all go spike up the same time, and then we come down, level off. A typical market correction. So if you look at the spikes, they went higher and closer together until January 2nd of this year. We hit what's known as a tipping point. The lights went on in America, and they said, this industry is here to stay, and it is just a feeding frenzy for all 32 of the medical marijuana and hemp stocks.
Would you be a long-term investor? I mean, obviously you work for the company; it's your company. You're going to hold on to your stock for a while?
I hold on to my stock, and I buy the other guy's stock and hold on to that, because long term, we're at the birth of an industry. This is a dot-com explosion, except there's a real product or real products behind us, not air. All right? And we have the benefit of the internet. They weren't building it like they were in the mid-'80s. So this is a long term. We have about 4 years of massive growth, a long-term sustained growth curve, and about 3 years of consolidation. That's my take on it.